Anxiety is a portal into your highest self, your highest quality of life. I know that sounds crazy to say, especially if you're experiencing anxiety right now, and we're going to unpack that in this video. So, welcome back to another opportunity to learn, to unlearn, grow, and evolve, not just on your own, but together, because we are a community. And we are evolving as a community together. You're not alone. I'm here too. And the reason that I say anxiety is a portal into the best version of ourselves, the highest quality of life, is because of this one piece of information. Anxiety is a symptom of being disconnected from ourselves. Another way of saying this is that anxiety is pointing at the places in our life, in our experience, where we are not free. In other words, anxiety is pointing to things within us that we still have unresolved emotions with, that are asking for attention to be healed, to be worked through, boundaries that might need to be expressed, or other maybe traumatic experiences that we've had from our past that are still burrowed up and energetically charged within our bodies, within our nervous systems, within our minds, within our hearts, etc. And this anxiety is a symptom of those things that are going on within us. Anxiety is like a friend. I know this is crazy to say, but this liberated my entire view of anxiety so that I can really begin to make progress on my healing journey. Anxiety is a friend knocking on the door saying, hello, there's something in here that I really need help with and I need to work through so that I can experience that higher quality of life. And so anxiety is our friend in the sense that it is literally pointing to those places where we can heal and therefore level up and therefore experience a higher quality of life. And so this might sound crazy because if you're experiencing anxiety in this moment, or you have been experiencing anxiety, then you know that anxiety, it's fucking painful. It's uncomfortable. It becomes tiresome. It becomes absolutely miserable and sometimes even debilitating. And there's two responses that we can have to this anxiety. On one hand, something that I did for many, many years and is a very natural response is that when this anxiety does come up, I resist it. I put it in a box and I pack it away somewhere far away from me. And then the other opportunity is, okay, this anxiety is here. Why is it here? What is asking for attention? What is this anxiety pointing to? And so there's two things that happen with these two different choices that we can make. When we resist something, we're packing it away. We're storing it down. And our body is going to hold those unresolved emotions or hold those experiences that are asking for attention until at some point in time, our system's not going to be able to take it anymore, and we're going to experience that very, very high level of anxiety, maybe an outburst, maybe the debilitation, maybe a deep rut. There are many experiences that come when we just continue to pack down the emotions that are asking to be let go of or expressed or simply healed and cared for and loved, right? That loving is what begins to heal those experiences, that tender, loving care for our own bodies, our own emotions, our own nervous systems. And then the second piece here is really being able to see the anxiety when it comes up and become curious about it. And that allows us the opportunity to say, okay, what is asking for this tender, loving care? What is asking for this attention behind the anxiety? What's at the source of this anxiety? And that attitude, that question allows us to go in and to begin releasing, letting go of, healing, processing all of the stuff from our lifetimes, from our experiences that have gone unprocessed, that have gone unhealed, that have gone unresolved. And as you do this, something really incredible happens. Your life begins to transform because now your nervous system is starting to become regulated. And as a result of becoming regulated, you have more energy, you have more clarity, your whole system, body, mind, emotions are running smoother, and therefore you are experiencing a higher vibration, a higher energy, where you are experiencing more joy, you are experiencing more happiness, you are experiencing more of that state of feeling connected with the people around you, the things around you, nature, and what a lot of people will begin to describe as feeling more present with your experience. And that is because your body, your nervous system isn't on hyperdrive trying to take care of all these things inside of you that are eating away at your energy, eating away at your clarity of mind. And so that's what happens when we begin to become curious about the anxiety and what's behind it, rather than resisting it and blocking it out. Because we all know, and I've been there, and sometimes I'm still there, that when we push it away, it's gonna be there anyway. It's gonna come back at some point in time, and it's gonna take away from my energy in the present moment and my ability to be in the present moment anyway. And so the simple invitation here is to do this one thing when anxiety does come up for you. Become curious. Ask yourself, what is behind the anxiety? What is looking to be resolved or given attention to? And as we begin to ask this question to ourselves, a picture will start to form on what is actually asking for attention. A picture will start to form on what actually needs to be healed, processed, or resolved. And this will allow us the freedom, that liberation, to walk through the portal into the highest quality of life that's available to us. And let me tell you, it is so possible to heal through the anxiety that you are experiencing. This does not need to be your status quo. Let that sink in for a minute. Another quality of life exists for you. And it's a matter of seeing that doorway of anxiety and walking right through it so that you can experience that new quality of life that is available to you. And the last piece that I'll add with this, that I love to add on all of my videos, if you know by now, if you know me by now, and that is that meditation has profoundly influenced my ability to sit with these difficult emotions of anxiety without reacting to them. Because meditation, and I'll say this 1,000 times on YouTube, as many times as I can, meditation allows us space between us and the experiences, the stimuli, the anxieties that we are having, so that within that space, we can respond to what's happening rather than react to what's happening. Meditation breeds that space to respond instead of react, which allows us to become curious from a conscious place instead of lost in identifying with the anxiety and lost in the reaction to the anxiety. Meditation is powerful. If you want to learn more about how meditation has influenced my life, you could look at the video up here. One of these corners. I never really know which corner it is. Anyway, that is a practice, and this is a concept that has liberated me from anxiety personally, and I continue to use that paradigm shift, that perspective on my anxiety, and continuously am learning more and more and more about myself on my journey of healing. I'm sending you big love as you go about this, and I encourage you, because we are a community here, share in the comments here what part of this video resonates with you the most. How does it feel to look at anxiety as being an opportunity rather than this dreadful experience of life, right? Because it's all about the choice and how we look at it. And of course, this is a practice. How does this land with you, and how could you apply it? How can this impact your life in a positive way? And in the meantime, I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. And if you'd like, As always, I host meditations every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. and 9 a.m. Eastern time, and I offer one-on-one coaching now to pull all of these tools and practices that we talk about into one very personalized approach to get you where you want to be and where you deserve to be. I will see you very, very soon in the next video or in the comments below. Much, much love.